Episode 107 of the LFP La Familia podcast. And we got a special guest in the building, Danny Wolf.
Hey.
Clap it up or what? Too much of a silence there.
Who edited it?
Shit. I'll put in the clapping button. How you doing? How you
great.
feeling?
Feel great. We just took some shots. So
Yeah.
good.
Thanks for flying out from ATL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's
Flew
up.
from ATL. Came from LA.
So what you guys up to today before you guys came here?
Today, what we do? We were at the studio. Woke up, went to the studio. I flew in some vibes, some shorties.
Damn, that was one of our questions. Nah, go. Carry on.
That was weird because I was like, she brought her friend, and I was trying to take a shower to get here, and like her friend was in the shower, and like in the bathroom, and she didn't want to leave the shower. I was like, shit, fuck it. I just got in the shower, and then they were shooting a music video the whole time.
Yeah,
and my brother
in the shower.
No, I can't.
Hold on. You guys did. Where were you guys at?
We were shooting a music video, and the shorties, they wouldn't leave the bathroom. I was like, I gotta take a shower, and they were just like, okay. And I was just like, all right. And then I got in, went to the studio, and what else did we do? We did a bunch of shit, no? Earlier. Yeah.
So thanks for coming out. For those who don't know, Danny is a music producer, born in DF.
Yep.
Right, but
yeah,
raised in ATL. How'd you end up in Atlanta?
Shit, I don't know, Coyote probably. Honestly.
But why did you pick Atlanta out of all places though?
My mom picked it. She was cleaning there. She was cleaning at the Georgia Dome or something like that, and that was just a place like where we knew people where to stay at, bro. We just came from Mexico across I remember crossing the border. That shit was crazy. I was like 4 years old.
Okay.
I remember my brothers like carrying me.
Was he like hiding you, or you were just?
No, they were carrying me from the desert, and then the Coyote picked us up. But all I remember is that I was that's why I'm always in like big bodies, like black SUVs, because people be like, "Why you always in a black SUV?" I was like, "I don't know, like that's how I came to America." Like, it ain't even no flexing shit. Like it's probably like some like
that shit was programmed into you.
Yeah, like it was destined for the big body. But nah, it was a black SUV. We came here, and I just remember practicing. I was like. My brother's like, you have to say, I'm American. I practiced that for like 4 hours. I was like, I am American.
Did you learn the Pledge of Allegiance?
I think so, probably. Like they probably taught me everything. Like I get to Border Patrol and then he's like, are you American? I was like, I'm American. Like, all right. And they let me through and then landed in Atlanta and shit. That was pretty much,
Well, back then it wasn't that strict, right? It was just like
it wasn't that strict. It was probably like 2000, 2001. I was a little kid.
But how old are you?
I can't even say that out loud.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the internet thinks I'm like 21. Some people think I'm 22. Some people think I'm like, I'll let them guess. Let them keep
it a mystery? Okay, damn.
But you're around that age?
Yeah. Imagine I'm like 45. Nah, yeah.
Yeah, because we got a friend that like, he's not like, he doesn't exist.
Really?
Yeah, like
is he the guy?
Nah, more than that.
You got like 3 identities. Like,
shit, I was
the paperwork got mixed up. It got like shuffled and shit. You know some people their birthday is like the day they came here, and then their actual birthday.
Yeah,
like shit like that.
Damn. Like the fake passport.
Yeah, like my grandma had 2 birthdays and shit. We'd celebrate both.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I dated this girl. She has a birthday on leap year. She was crazy.
Oh shit.
Badass.
So she's like 5 right now.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. That's crazy. What was it like growing up in Atlanta?
Shit. I grew up with this man right here.
Yeah.
It was cool. I landed in Riverdale, Georgia. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like zone 6. Nah, that's not zone 6. What's that? Zone
3? Zone 6 is Gucci Mane, right?
Yeah.
So this is zone 3?
Yeah, like zone 3. And then we went from there to Austell to like Smyrna and then Atlanta. I'm in Midtown now though, like Atlanta, Georgia, but like downtown. But it was cool. It was different. I mean, shit. It was mainly just like Mexicans and like all the homies, like my mom.
There's a lot of Mexicans out there?
I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
I've never.
Oh shit, okay. Goddamn.
Yeah, so it was cool. I mean, shit, I don't know. Like, I didn't even know I was in America until I was like 14. try to get my license and shit.
What'd you think you were?
They're like, nah,
I thought I was just living. Like I was in school. My homies were getting cars, and they were like getting their permits and shit. I was like, shit, I want my permit. I go to my mom, like, Mom, I want to drive. She's like, no, no puedes. And I was like, ¿Cómo que no? She was like, no, eres ilegal. And I was like, what? I was like, no way. She's like, yeah, like this is in your country. I was like, damn. So I was in incognito mode for like a couple years. But shout out Obama though, he looked out. But
yeah, he did, bro.
Yeah, I'm on DACA shit too. So that shit, I was on the way to Mexico. I was in a Greyhound on the way to Mexico, and literally the day like the DACA shit passed, my brother calls me. He's like, yo, he's like, don't get on that bus. I was like chilling with my suitcases and shit. I was like, don't get on that bus. I was like, why? He's like, they just passed this DACA shit. Like, you gotta turn back. And I was like, hell yeah. I was not trying to go back to Mexico. But yeah, I got on there and I got my shit. But you know.
Why were you gonna go back? Just cause or?
No, I was like, I was pretty young. So my mom, she left. My mom got banned for bringing me here. So I was gonna go back to go see her. And then I was just low key like, I was just young, you know, I was like in high school and shit. And my brother, he got like 12, you know, like Mexican people, like we just be having hella kids and shit. So the homie's like mad fertile. Well, my older brother, my older brother. Yeah, so he got like 6 kids. So he wasn't trying to take care of me. And then you know, we were just struggling, I guess. I was like, let me like make my brother's life easier and head back. I was like probably like 12, 13 years old.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
well, what got you into music?
Shit, Waka Flocka. Really? Like I was with Waka. I wasn't with him, but actually I was later on in my career. But when I was like 13, 12 years old, I was in school and this kid came up to me. He was like, yo, bro, it's like go home and search Waka Flocka Flame. I was like, all right, bet. And my mom, she was a housekeeper and shit, so she was cleaning houses and stuff like that. So I told her, I was like, Mom, like, let me get a laptop. Let me borrow the laptop. So here you go, mijo, atrás. I get the laptop. I start typing that shit, like, Waka Flocka Flame. And then I heard that Lex Luger beat tag, and I was like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this shit for a living. And then...
Completely self-taught?
Yeah. Off YouTube. Everything self-taught. Music theory, everything, really. Just YouTube, really. Didn't go to college, none of that shit. It was lit.
How's your mom feel about like the rap shit? Because I know my mom hates the rap shit.
She was not with it. Like, the whole family was hating like crazy. They were just like, they were looking at me and they were like, this shit's a hobby. Like this music shit's not gonna work. Like my brother came in, he's like, "Eso no va a pagar por los biles, no sé qué." And I was like, bro, no, I was hella cocky too. Like, come on, brother. I would be like, oh, one day you're gonna forget. Like, what did I say? I said it in Spanish. Some crazy shit too. I was like, you're gonna wish you never said that, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna pay your bills. And like every Christmas, I always remind him of that. I'm like, remember you said this shit was gonna pay the bills?
Little subtle flex.
Petty. Yeah, I'm hella petty and shit, but yeah, no, my family.
Yeah, that's lit. You let him talk, now you get to talk.
Yeah, my older brother. Yeah, nah, he's crazy though. He's really smart though, but I think he just had his best interest for me. You know, like his older brother, and he like. His little brother is illegal here and shit. So, they offered me a job like where he works at. It was like $80 an hour. I was like 17 years old. They were like $80. What
kind of job is this?
Goddamn.
It's like I can't really talk about what he does.
But
it's really official though. It's
okay.
Like
a lot of secrecy.
no, my brother, he's like the reason like people have like the vaccine and shit. Like,
oh god,
he like orders it for like scientists and shit. He does really important shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Miguel's doing that shit. Like, he gets that call. He's like, bro.
But it's legal?
Huh?
You're making it sound illegal, dog.
Nah, it's not illegal. Hell nah.
Just secretive. Just secretive.
Nah, he just like super secretive about his job. Yeah, they offered me like $80 an hour. I was 17 years old, and I was like, fuck that office job shit. I was like, I'm not doing that. I was just rebelling like crazy my whole life. Yeah.
Do you think your mom doesn't like it because it's rap? Think it feels like corridos? She'd be into it?
Nah, she'd be like, "Eso es del diablo. You're going to hell." I'm like, "Fuck it."
Yeah, I heard the same shit my whole life. Like,
yeah, she's like, "You're going to hell. Like, we don't like what you do." All my family like teamed up, and they were like, "Yo, you got to quit this internship. Like, this rapper shit is not gonna work." And I was like, "Fuck y'all." Like, I just told everybody to fuck off, really. But
what do they say now that it's working?
Shit, nothing. They just be chilling. Like, well, I don't be on no lame shit though. I just play it off like they didn't say that.
Gotcha.
I just be with my family, like chilling. And it's family, I'm stuck with them forever. So like, I'm not gonna tell them.
Yeah. Damn. That's what's up. Shit. Tell me some of the big artists or mainstream artists that you've worked with.
Mainstream artists?
Yeah.
Like new artists or like upcoming? Like
You give me both.
the biggest?
All right, let's go biggest. Yeah.
The biggest? That's hard to say. I would say the biggest artist.
Or how about this? Like, who's been like your favorite artist to work with?
Oh, Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD was my favorite artist to work with for sure. He just matched my work ethic. Like, I'd send him like 20 beats a day and he'd record on all of them. Like, he was an animal and he would just like record and freestyle everything. And then it's kind of hard for me right now because he set the bar so high. So whenever artists are like lazy and shit, like I can't really like click with them.
Yeah.
Because it was just, I was just used to just, but except Polo G though. I've been fucking with Polo G. He got that work ethic though. Nah, Juice for sure was memorable. And it was just like the feeling, the moment. We were just so in the moment that he really like nailed it and translated like how I was feeling. So him was definitely like a plus, like the top of the top for me. But other people might think like Justin Bieber or like Uzi or some shit like that.
How'd you come in contact with Juice WRLD?
I just hit him up on Instagram.
That was it?
Yeah. And then he just hit me back and he called me when Lucid Dreams dropped. So, yo, bro, I fuck with your beats. So I was like, hell yeah. I was like, bro, you about to go? He's like, I'm about to go up. I'm like, yeah, are you about to go up? He's like, I'm about to drop this shit with Cole Bennett on Lyrical Lemonade. Like the night it dropped, call me. And I was like, bro, like this man's out of here. Like I already knew because we were already hip of the lyrical shit. So we were, well, that's family, honestly. But when he called me, he's like, yeah, bro, I'm about to drop this shit. Like I need you to load me up with hella beats. I'm about to go crazy. Like just load me up with shit and I'm gonna rap on it. And I was like, he was like, I really love your beats. And I was like, all right, bet. And then he just hung up and then we just stayed in touch throughout the holidays. Really just like, it was mainly work though. It wasn't like hanging out and shit. Cause once you're at that level, once like that video drops, it's like boom, momentum. Like you just gotta go crazy, you know what I mean? So I already knew he was in tour mode and everybody was calling him and stuff like that. So it was cool. It was really fun. If anything, it was just like expressive for me. Like I could really express myself and just produce whatever I wanted with him. So, it wasn't like the Atlanta sound.
Okay. Who do you work with most now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Like personally?
Yeah.
I would say Polo. Polo, and Doughboy. Doughboy too. Shout out my boy Doughboy. There's so many artists. I don't want to leave nobody left out though. Like I just can't remember everybody off the top of my head. Right now, personally, I'm just working on my album. It's an all girls album. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a reggaeton album. Yeah, it's gonna be a Spanish album.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
It's gonna
Okay.
be all girls. But last time I dropped a single, it was with Lil Baby. I was like, I'm gonna do some shit with the biggest in the world. But nobody expected Lil Baby. But he's real too. But actually, Lil Baby, I fuck with Lil Baby. I would say he's one of the biggest too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said this one, the one's coming is an all reggaeton girl album.
Yeah, it's gonna have some vibes. It's gonna have some corridos in there. It's gonna have everything. It's just gonna be like something for the ladies to just have fun with,
What made you want to go into that?
My uncle, he just called me. He's like, you need to make a song for the Lord, hijo. He was like, but he said it in Spanish. He be sounding hella wise. And he's just like, hijo, you need to make a song for the Lord. He's like, you need to tell everybody about what we've gone through. He's like,
Like gospel? Like,
yeah, and I was just like, Uncle, I don't really make no gospel shit. Like,
you gotta hit up Kanye, bro.
Yeah, that's not my bag, Uncle. And he was like, no, hijo, I see you do it. And I was, how you be brainstorming in the shower, like the
tell me about it.
You just like rub your hands in the shower. So I was just in the shower and
I'll be rubbing something else.
Oh, this is a freaky man. No, so I was just like, man, I need to make an album. I was just like, fuck the song, I'm gonna make an album. I called him, I was like, yo, Uncle, I'm gonna make this song. I'm gonna make this album for you. And I'm gonna make this song for you, but you really inspired the album. And then he was like, yeah. He's like, let's do it. And he's like, count me in if you need my help. And I was just like, yeah. He like wrote letters and stuff. Like he'd be like sending ideas and shit.
Where's your uncle from?
My uncle?
Yeah, where's he from?
Well, right now he's in Monterrey, but we were all like come from Ciudad de Mexico right now.
Okay.
Family. My mom, she's in Cancun right now. So it's like we're all spread out.
Gotcha. What Spanish artist are you fucking with?
Heavy right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say the boy Peso Pluma.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I would say Peso Pluma. Yeah. For now.
Okay. Why him?
Why him? Because he's breaking records. He's going crazy right now.
Yeah.
He's just like that guy, honestly.
You ever hit him up yet?
No. But I plan on doing some shit with him.
Yeah.
We were making some shit earlier for him in the studio. I think some shit with him and Travis Scott for the Fast and Furious movie, something like that.
Shit.
Damn, that's some exclusive.
God damn. Was it part 2 to this next one? The one coming? Because I think the one coming.
Nah, I think it's like some shit there. But I told the labels, I was like, I don't know if this record's gonna hit. Y'all need to make some better shit. So
Yeah.
I'll go back in.
So are you signed to a label?
Yeah, I'm signed to myself and a label. So I signed myself. I made my own label. And then Sony, honestly, I lost like my whole team because of it. Like I lost like everybody because it was like, they didn't believe that it happened that I could sign myself, you know?
Okay.
Like it was just like I made my own label. And shout out Sony. I really love Sony. Like usually artists, they be bashing their labels, but I don't got nothing bad to say about them. Like I didn't even sign a contract with them. Like, they just gave me hella bread up front and they were just like, yeah, good luck. Like, we believe in you. And I was just like, what? My lawyer was like, hell no, what the fuck? They're just giving you all this money up front. I was like, shit, I'm gonna sign myself. And then I lost my lawyer. He was on some hate and shit, my lawyer.
Well, he wanted like 15 instead of 10? Or?
Nah, he just didn't believe that it was possible. He was just like, how do you have a joint venture with Sony? Like, how do you start a label? And these people just front you like millions of dollars and then like, we haven't signed shit. I was just like, I don't know, they just fuck with me. Like, I'm not gonna turn that shit down.
Your own lawyer didn't believe in you then?
He was hating.
Yeah, my lawyer be hating.
That's crazy.
But I fuck with him though. He got me out of it.
Oh, he's still your lawyer?
Nah.
Oh, not anymore, right?
Not anymore.
Yeah, okay.
But I fuck with him though. He got me out of a sticky situation, but
Okay.
he was cool though.
New lawyer? Or?
Nah, I got like 2-3 different lawyers now. Yeah.
How you feel right now, like a Mexican artist? I feel like it's a moment right now. You said Peso Pluma, First Regida,
Yeah.
Eslabon Armado. Like,
Yeah, nah. First Regida up. Yeah, he's going crazy. I mean, I'm just proud of everybody. Like,
That was from here. From
Bro?
Bernardino.
yeah, that's what we hear a lot.
damn. Yeah,
That's the dream. That's the dream interview.
Yeah.
Taking that shit
Yeah,
to
when he
this.
released the album, he went to like a meat market. And that fool was on the roof, like performing.
damn,
Yeah.
he's going crazy.
And then one of his, which album is it? He's like on Baseline?
Oh, the one before the one he just put out.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah. He's like on a
It's
corner.
like something in the
Y'all were there?
I wish.
That
I
shit.
mean, we drove by.
Yeah.
We weren't there.
Anytime he posts like when he's here,
Yeah.
I'm like, I know where that's at. Because like everything looks familiar, you know? what
Y'all
I mean?
gonna get that interview though, for sure.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully.
yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah.
Speaking into existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you could link up with him too.
Yeah,
I'll just
honestly.
bring y'all. I'm like, yo, my boy, real quick.
Now that you're here, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, yo, real quick.
Damn. How's the album going though?
It's going really great. The creative process, honestly, as a producer, like we got to make the vibes for the artists. Like the energy comes from us, so I can't make no shit where an artist is flying out a girl and talking about flying out a girl and like I didn't do that because like I started the beat, you know, like the energy starts with us. So I got to do like wild shit. Like
So you gotta live
yeah, I got to live
what they're saying.
some crazy. Nah, I got to start some shit to inspire them, and then I'll name the beat like Magic City, some shit. I don't know. Like
Okay. So you name every beat then?
yeah, so like the beat will
Okay.
say like bad bitches only. And then the rapper sees it and they'll be like, all right, like I get the theme that he's going for. So it's just like it's energy. I mean, you know, it's just grabbing an idea from thin air and then just making it like realistic and putting it in reality and making it like come alive, you know. So,
But the beat's like everything, bro. Like, to be honest, if I listen to a song like 20 seconds in and the beat's whack, like I'm changing that shit, bro.
yeah.
I don't really care like what he's saying. To be
And
honest.
we be aware of that shit. We be thinking about that. We're like, nah, the people that are gonna be listening to this shit 10 minutes in, 10 seconds in. Sometimes even like you only got like 3 seconds to really like
Yeah. Yeah, you got like 5-10 seconds with me.
yeah. People have
If the vibe to the beat isn't it, then
yeah.
I'm gonna just skip to the next song.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's just people nowadays. Ever since COVID, I feel like the content that's being made and shit, like we were just fed like hella information. So we were just, you know, just during COVID, everybody was just their attention span got short, no?
Yeah. Well, he was telling me about an artist that dropped a 199 album.
Oh,
Or
what's his
song.
name?
It's Mac DeMarco.
Yeah, I seen that.
That shit was
Yeah.
9 hours long, bro.
Damn, you heard it?
No, I didn't. I've always heard his name. I
Yeah,
never
you
listened to
definitely
his
heard
music.
it.
Bro, at an hour and 30, like you got me like that's too much. If I opened the album, I was like, yo, how do you even? Because when you drop an album, you go through and listen to that shit front and back, right?
It depends. I feel like if it's a concept album, maybe. But lately, I just be skimming through shit. I feel like we already know. Man. So
Yeah.
that shit's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but 9 hours, like, nah, that's
Yeah, bro. Like,
But,
how
I
do you
mean, I
even-
heard it did good though. I heard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I heard.
Because I think it came out like last week.
Yeah, I heard he's doing good. Like, I think it sold like a couple 100,000 units. No.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I don't know how much it
How do
sold,
you how do you set
Okay.
up like when you're like gonna work? Like what? How do you set your vibe?
Shit, I feel like I am the vibe, you know? Like, I feel like when I come in, I'll be working with people, I just be like super confident. I just walk in, I'm just like, let's get this shit done. But the artists, because the artists be in their head sometimes. So it's sometimes you gotta be like a therapist, because sometimes the artists like,
You gotta help them get it out and shit.
yeah, you just gotta ask them like, yo, what y'all doing? Like, how you doing? And sometimes the artists be nervous too. Like they just, you know, they be having anxiety.
Do you usually like meet up in the studio, or how does that work?
It depends. Some of the biggest hit songs that I've made, I'd probably text the beat, and then like we'll probably email sometimes. Yeah, I mean it depends. It just depends on the person. Certain people are different. Everybody's just different with their own creative process, different personalities and stuff like that.
Was it better working in the studio or like your own little spot?
Me, I like working out at like my house really.
Yeah.
When I'm alone and shit. Like I just like being, you know, brainstorming ideas, sending shit out. I used to go crazy. Like I used to make like during COVID, I was making like 4,000 beats a month. So I kind of fried my ears out. Like I got ear fatigue. I got to the point where I couldn't even hear like shit. Like my ears like felt sore and shit. Cause I would wake up and I literally like would catch my hands like skimming through beats. It was not good. Like it was so bad. Cause I was like, man, fuck it, COVID. Like I gotta go hard.
And you were sleep working?
Yeah, like I was literally just like scrolling through my laptop and I would wake up. I'm like, oh my God, my hands are still moving. That's when I was like, all right, I need to chill. And then, you know, now COVID's over. But yeah, during COVID, I was going crazy, like 4,000 or 5,000 beats, like loops and shit. But we got the Justin Bieber shit with the Migos, like because of that and stuff like that. So that was fun too.
The What You See, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uncle, yeah, that sounds cool.
That shit was like really, that shit was more like, it was a moment. Because DJ WRLD, y'all know DJ WRLD.
Yeah.
He hit me up. He's like, congrats, my boy. He's like, you part of the culture. I was like, what? He's like, you part of the culture, man. Send the beat stems, like the files for the beat. I was just like looking at my phone. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you're part of the culture. He's like, that loop you sent. I was like, bro, I sent this shit like 2 years ago. But the whole time, yeah, I was like, the whole time, they didn't even tell me that they put Justin Bieber on it. They were like, just know you're on the album. I was like, damn, all right, bet. So I took everybody out to eat at Fogo. I was like, yo, I'm on the Culture 3 album. I was like, this shit's about to go up. We're at the restaurant. And then I think my lawyer told me the name of it. And he was like, yeah, it's called What You See. And then we look at it and it just said Justin Bieber. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm about to have hella hoes. Like, I was with my ex at the time and shit. Yeah. She looked at me sick. Like she knew I was on like sicko mode.
Her time was up.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this is good. Like,
it was fun while it lasted.
Like, I just dapped her up. Like, hold it down.
It's like her on a one way out of there.
Yeah, wow, you see Justin Bieber. I was like, oh, hell yeah. And then, but that was a big moment for me because I really that was just like a bucket list. And then working with Takeoff, like that was, but we've been around each other in Atlanta though. That's the thing. So it's not like, it's a small circle, you know, like if I see you, you know, at the studio, but I got some other shit going on. Everybody remembers everybody, you know? So they looked out for sure. I think they were trying to sign Hood Rich Pablo. So we would pull up on the Migos and Pablo was, you know, they were trying to sign him. And then Quavo was trying to sign him. And we were just in the studio, just vibing and shit. I was just doing my shit, you know? Like I was just loading up beats. Had crazy sessions with them before. Damn, I had this bad session. It was so embarrassing. It was like, bro, all right. So I was at the studio, right? And it was Pablo. Pablo hits me and he's like, Danny, we're gonna have a session with ASAP Rocky, ASAP and like the whole ASAP mob. And the Migos are gonna be there. And Murder Beast was there, Skipper the Flipper, just like the whole Atlanta, like just in our zone, right? And we're at the studio. He's like, Danny, you gotta come through with that Thunder. It's gonna be in 3 days. So I'm like, all right, bet. Like, I'm in that bitch thinking like I'm making the craziest beats, right? Like I'm thinking I'm making like a masterpiece, like Mona Lisa, like I'm over here painting this shit. Like I think I'm going crazy. I'm hitting up producers. I'm like, nah, let's put this loop on this one. Let's put this drum on this loop. Let's put this idea over here. Like I'm thinking I'm like on some crazy mastermind genius shit, right? And then we get to the studio and so I'm waiting for the aux, like I'm fiending for the aux chord. Right? I'm just sitting there waiting for my turn. And I know Murder got some shit. And all the, you know, everybody's vibing, everybody's smoking. Like it's like school, you know what I mean? It's like a classroom or some shit.
Like the lunch table, bro.
Yeah,
like,
so
kicking it. Yeah.
And then everybody knows like my moments about to come in, so I get the aux cord. I'm thinking I'm about to play some crazy. In my head, I'm thinking like Rocky's gonna be losing his shit, and then Quavo is gonna be like,
yo, who this?
Yeah, like blow this shit up. And I know when people are excited because I had sessions before and shit. So, I play the beats, and it was like the first beat. It was like, boom, my heart sunk. It was like nobody said nothing. And I was just like, it was like time slowed down like crazy.
You got the sweats.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I was like, the second one's about to hit though. You know, my arrogant, confident ass. And I clicked play. Everyone's like, the sympathy bop. I was like, no. Like, you know, it's like a quick anime, you know, the shit turns into your eyes. And shit. Third beat, no. Fourth beat, no. Fifth beat, Pablo's looking at me like, bruh, like, this is the time to snap.
He's pissed?
Yeah, he's pissed. He's just like, he's not pissed, but he never shows his anger. He just be like, he always so cool and playing it cool and shit. And then he's like, he just like start smoking and shit. Fifth, seventh, eighth beat, nothing, like just straight whiffing. I got struck out. And then Murder's like, let me see that shit. I'm like, fuck. But I didn't say that though. I just played it cool. I was just like, all right, yeah, hell yeah. Like, you know, playing it cool and shit.
Yeah. So your moment went and done.
Yes, I'm sick. Murder plays the first beat, hard as fuck. Even I like the beat. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, damn.
Why didn't I make this?
Yeah, no, I was just like, damn. Like, and Pablo too, he was bopping his head too. I was like, damn, you never bop your head to my shit. Like, I never seen him bop his shit like that. Yeah. And then, first beat, crazy ass record, and I was just sitting in the back, like, just had to take it to, you know, charge it to the game, and then we get in the car, session's over, and Pablo's like, man, Danny, you supposed to come through with that thunder. I'm driving him back home. Quiet ass ride. All you hear is like the turning signal and shit. It was bad. But yeah, that was definitely a humbling moment. But ever since then, hell no, I've been locked in. You know, that was probably like a year or two. No, 2-3 years ago. Yeah, it was.
Is this around COVID time?
It was like right before.
Oh, okay.
It was like right before. Yeah. But
I want to ask who made your Danny I See You tag?
This dude named Lil Juicebox. He just DM'd me one day. He's like, yo, bro, I got a tag for you. I was like, let me hear what you got. Like, let's see. Yeah. And then he sent me like 5 tags. The first one was like, what are they, Danny? I was like, come on, bro. And then it was like hella Mexican tags. And then the last one, I was just like, well, what? And then the last one was Danny, I See You. And I was like, okay, I fuck with that. Like, it just felt right. And then I played it to some of my friends. They were like, nah, that's just not it. I was like, yeah, but then I still did it. And then, you know, I just been using it, bro.
Is that the only tag you got? Or
I had another one. It was Trust Me Danny. It came from, honestly, when Drake, when he did that Trust Me Daddy shit, he did like a clip where he was like, Trust Me Daddy. Conan, he like used that and he just made that a song after me. Like a lot of people don't know that. Like Drake really inspired like the tag. Well, he really damn near made the tag. Yeah. But he did that Trust Me Daddy video. Like on his story or some shit.
Yeah, and that was on iLoveMakonnen too, I think, right?
I think so, something like that. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, probably. I don't know, but it's a crazy story on how I finessed the record though. Like I was finessing back then. I was on some bullshit, but
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, okay, so I seen him preview the song on Snapchat, and he was like, he said, "Trust Me, Danny," and I was like, let me get this song. So I hit up the intern and I was like, yo, bro, like I'm trying to get this song. I'm trying to make sure y'all made it sound right and shit. He was like, yeah, and his dumb ass sent it right. So I grabbed the song. And I hit up my homie and I was like, yo, Makonnen just did a song after me. You trying to shoot the video? So I'm gonna have it lit. And I hit up Makonnen and I was like, yo, my homie wants to shoot the video. We're gonna shoot the video at your homie's apartment's place. They were already cool. And then I hit up World Star. And I told them, I was like, yo, I'm trying to premiere this record with y'all or some shit. And they were like, yeah, let's do it. So I told Makonnen, I was like, yo, World Star's trying to premiere this record with me and shit. And then he was like, all right. And he pulls up, he's like, I'm going to pull up. And I was like, what? And so we had all the homies pull up and he really just sauced the whole shit up. And it was, you know, that's just how I got the record. And ever since then, I've just been, you know, super thankful to Makonnen for that. But, you know, I wouldn't even be here without him. And then, Drake really inspired the tag and shit like that.
I know you said you usually like to make your beats at home. but I saw you in the studio today, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask, girls or no girls at the studio?
Oh yeah, we always got the vibes. That's
Yeah?
the inspiration. Yeah, I only make music to impress girls, bro. Like,
Okay.
Honestly, I became a producer because of a girl. Like she was playing, bro. She had me competing with this lame, and I was like, bro, like I look just like her now. And I was sick. She was like, yeah, his name is Pete Calhoun. I'll never forget that shit. Oh, Shorty got married last year. Oh, like last week actually.
To Pete?
No, to fucking Pete. But she got married to some dude last week.
Pete?
I was still sick. I was like, fuck that shit.
He didn't invite you to the wedding. Fuck.
Oh, hell no. But trash that shit. Nah, but yeah, Shorty was like, oh yeah, I don't know, like this isn't gonna work out. All the teachers said that you're like a badass dude and like you're not good for my career or my life or whatever. I was like, what? And then I seen Lex Luger and I was like, all right, I got something for that. I get on my computer, I just start interning just to like impress her and shit.
Yeah.
So shit, yeah. Everything's for the vibes, really good ladies. Really. Like
Okay.
They inspire everything. I feel like every guy does that shit now. Like
They do something.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
It's an icebreaker though. Like it's a cool. Like, yo, I'm a producer. And oh shit. Like,
yeah. They're like, oh shit, he got rhythm. I'm like, okay.
Nah, but like, what's like the wildest shit that's happened like a studio with like girls and shit?
That you can say.
I mean, we can bleep shit out too if you want.
Yeah.
The wildest shit? What you mean? Like
Bro, I don't know. Dog. I've never been. I don't know what the vibe is. Like,
what? There's so many. Like, there's so much wild shit that's happened. Like, there's people
like,
shooting shit.
Oh shit! All right, more like
strippers and got naked.
Yeah, more like that. But let's get more of that level. Like
less violent.
Like, I mean, it's Atlanta shit. That shit is crazy. I mean, we just bring strippers. They just get naked. Just throw something.
Something like
yeah, just chill. You know.
Hold on, I know we said less violent, but you've been at the studio while they were shooting?
What? Nah, I mean, people Atlanta just get active. It's too active.
Damn.
They just, you know. But everybody having anger and shit sometimes. Like,
gotta blow off some steam.
Yeah, you just like bump into somebody on accident. Yeah. You're ready to just blow your brains out. I'm like, bro, come on, it's me. They were like, all right, Danny.
How do you feel about flying out girls?
I feel like it's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good vibe. You know? I don't know. Like, I don't really feel it. I just do it. You know?
Yeah. Because I can't relate. I don't know.
Yeah, my accountant,
that's
he
crazy.
hates it. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, shit. Because I be flying out girls like, it's really got to get the schedule down.
Yeah.
It's like, you got to get her like leaving Wednesday morning. And then, you know, like, you got to get the other girl to leave like Wednesday afternoon.
shit. Okay.
You know, you got to like, and
Same
then
day.
I'm super romantic. I get girls flowers and shit. You know, my Latino side comes out. Like I'm super respectful.
For a fly out?
Oh no, it depends.
Okay,
If she's a known Twitter eater, like, yeah, like that's different. That's just like an exclusive. You know, like that's just it's like a world premiere. You know?
Yeah.
He could bleep it, but like, who's like the most famous like girl you ever been with?
I didn't even know she was famous though. There's some shorty out there that I can't even say.
You can say it. He can bleep it.
I'll bleep. I got you. I'll bleep.
You just want to know.
Nah, we're gonna have those people that can read lips and shit.
Nah, come your mouth.
Hey, I'll cut to him and you can say it.
I could show you the Twitter.
Go for it.
That's cool.
Show me.
Where's my phone at? You got my phone.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah, she be popping.
Hey,
But,
he probably like that shit though.
I didn't even know she was popping like that. She was holding that over my head because I just followed her. I was like, damn, she's bad. I'm gonna add her on the close friends. You know, like the quick
Oh
one.
yeah, that's the move right there.
I give her the quick one, and then she was just like, you know who I was. She was on the phone with her friends, like, oh, he doesn't know. He said he doesn't know me. I'm like, I really don't. Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
I barely be on Twitter, and she.
You hurt her ego.
Yeah, but it should be alright. But what's her shit again? Oh yeah, no, and then my homies were like, oh no. I found out because everywhere we went, every guy like knew her or some
Shit.
Like, but not in like a
She knew like the promoter, DJ, security.
nah, like just like some old ass dude at the hotel because we were staying at this baller ass hotel, right? And this like guy with his wife like looked at her like he knew her or some shit. And I'm like,
she was a sugar baby.
nah. She just be showing her shit on Twitter. Like,
so he was a fan. He's a fan.
She be going viral for her shit. So I was like, wait, you got some fans? What the hell you be doing?
Damn. So you're like down with her? That's crazy.
Yeah, but that shit like that was the least effort though. As soon as she landed, she was like, all right, let's get it going. I was like, what? Yeah. But that shit was 10 out of 10 though. I'm not gonna cap.
Shit.
Like,
that's all that matters.
It lived up the hype.
Can't wait till we blow up, dog. Shit, that's just gonna be crazy.
Yeah, you see, I'm getting that shit right now to like a lesser scale, but like,
nah. Yeah. I'm trying to find this shit.
The girls find themselves out. Yeah, I'll be here this day.
Yeah, I'm not buying any flights, dude. No. I'll be like, you can go half on the B&B.
I'm gonna show you after. Oh, actually,
you found it?
Yeah.
Let me see that shit.
You right?
Yeah, I want to see this.
Hey, sometimes
you hyped it up, dog.
Sometimes when I be following girls or some shit, like my homies be like, "Hey, DM her for me, like send them my Instagram." I be sending the.
Does that work? Does that work?
Sometimes.
You look at me like
Is it?
You say you know him the longest, yo?
I ain't do this.
He's waiting. You're saving it.
Let him get. What's your name? Justin Scott. Oh my boy. Throw. Yeah. Kelly Uchis.
Yeah, she bad.
I'm waiting on Kelly.
Cali Uchis, okay.
I think she taking right now. I don't know.
There's no ring on it.
This media's not even popping up, but Shorty's popping. She's a known eater.
Award renowned.
But this shit 10 out of 10 though. I'm not. They're not even showing the pictures.
Nah, there's no pictures. It's just her tweets.
I'm gonna send you this.
It's all right.
I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna love.
Okay.
I'm gonna love.
Hey, DM her for me.
I'll do it.
Let me use it. I'll DM her.
I don't pass it, man.
That's crazy.
She is for La Familia.
Damn, that's crazy.
Is that like so? Like everyone, like in the industry, everyone knows like, oh, she fucking with everybody type shit.
Probably, yeah. If you ask her, if you pillow talking with her, like, who you be fucking with? I feel like someone said, but girls like that shit, so you know, I like it too. Shit. I mean, not that she's getting passed around, but the vibe for the moment, the inspiration.
Yeah. Damn, that pillow talking shit, man.
Yeah,
that's how that Drake Pusha T shit, bro.
Yeah, that pillow talk is crazy. And I feel like anytime people be beefing really like hard, it's over like a girl or some shit like that.
Oh, I've always said that. Anytime dudes beefing, it's over girls or money.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like really between them and shit.
Yeah, that shit's like.
That's true. Because girls will beef over whatever. But not dudes.
Yeah. No, but shit. It'd be fun flying out girls. You just gotta get the schedule right. Can't get messy with it.
But how's that? Like, are they hitting you up like, hey, fly me out? Or
some of them do.
Yeah?
Sometimes,
Just straight up. Straight to it.
Yeah. But I be fucking it up though because I be feeling bad because they be having boyfriends and shit. But like I'm like a man. I'm not good for society sometimes. So it's like because I be feeling bad because you know they'll have that shit on there and they'll be like, oh. When I told this girl yesterday, I was like, yo, tell your boyfriend that you gotta go to a wedding or something. I'm gonna fly out on Monday. She's like, when? Where? I was like, I just be showing the homies like, yo, look what she said.
You just do it for laughs?
Yeah.
It sounds like he's doing it just to do it.
I do it for laughs and this shit works out.
Fuck.
Does shit like that make you like not want to be in a relationship?
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, I can't do it. That shit's just like, it's because I'm like the one on the other side.
Yeah.
So I know my karma's coming. I'm like, hell like, fuck no.
Who would you get cuffed by, like, if you could, like?
Me?
Yeah.
Who would I cuff?
Like, would you have to cuff someone in the industry or someone outside of the industry?
That's hard. That's a tough question. Usually my problem if I'm in a relationship or something is just like sometimes the girl can't really understand that I'm busy. I'm just like always on the go and we're just always doing things. So she probably think I'm like cheating and shit, which I probably am, but not till later. Like later that night. Like
not at the time she says.
For recreational.
Not at the time she asked. Not when she thought you was doing it.
Yeah, like at the moment I'm being fully transparent and I'm just like, yo, you know what?
Right now, I'm making music.
Right now, I'm not cheating, so relax. But yeah, later on, yeah, definitely. I don't know. I'm just always busy, and then I guess you gotta have some motion going on too. I was just telling my homie Nick, I was like, bro, there was this one girl. she had like a master's degree in psychology, like super bossed up, always business casual, always with a new Dior bag and shit. She was paying like crazy rent on her properties and shit, like a real chase too. And it was a chase for me too, because I was like, damn, I gotta like try my best here, you know? But it would have to be a super bossed up like woman, like very, you know?
Someone who has their own shit going.
Yeah, because you're gonna raise my kids, you know? Like I want somebody to tell my kids, like, no, don't do that. Instead of like, OnlyFans, crash out. Like, I want, like
That's right.
So the OF girls are a no-go.
Nah, I fuck with the OF girls.
No, but to wife though.
They got my heart.
We know you fuck with them, but like,
Yeah,
the
but
wife,
They got my heart. They got
To
my
raise
heart.
your
I'll be
kids.
supporting too. Like, I think like, now sometimes I feel like it could be an
You tip?
investment. You know? Nah, I ain't going that far. But I'll be like, yo, you got OnlyFans? She's like, yeah, go show support. I'm like, all right, like something like that. But sometimes it'd be worth it though, because you might get a girl a first class flight, and then you go on her OnlyFans and her shit is like busted up and loosed up. So you just pay $10, you know, saving money and shit. So
Look before you buy.
You scouting before you fucking
spend like the $1,000 dinner.
nah, I ain't spending like that. Nah, I don't take girls out on dates. I don't really believe in dates.
I said the same.
Just like this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
bro.
similarities I'm seeing right
like-
now. Yeah.
Hell yeah. What are you? What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Never mind. That was the girl that fucking
Broke your heart?
yeah. Nah, yeah, that shit gets crazy. But no, I like OnlyFans girls. I probably like 3 months. I date an OnlyFans girl for like 3 months.
Okay.
You know, have some fun, like have memorable moments.
Yeah.
And then I gotta go.
That's what's up.
But
Do girls get addicted to like the lifestyle? Like doing shit that you do?
I think they just like that. We're like a family. We're like a unit. We all take care of each other. So it's like a real family environment where we're all just looking out for each other. We're all just, you know, we're all just having fun. We're all in the moment. I feel like we'd be so present that sometimes it just throws people off where it's like, oh, okay, you know, he's really like trying to get his job done. Like, he's really focused on this song more than me. I'm like, yeah.
I feel like that's a good excuse
Yeah,
for your girls. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm just so focused on right now.
Oh yeah,
Like that's
if
why
she hits you with that. Like,
yeah.
nah, she getting slutted out by the like, if she's in Miami, she is not your girlfriend.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Like, I'm sorry, I just have
That's
to
a
say,
fact.
like, if she's going out somewhere, if she's getting flown out somewhere, and she's saying she with her friends, like, just go ahead.
It's a girl's trip.
Yeah, it's just probably with us, you know. Like, and we're over here telling her everything she want to hear. Like, it's not good, man. I don't feel proud of it. I just, you know, I feel like beautiful women are my weakness. So,
Yeah.
you know,
That's just life right now.
what?
Yeah, that's just life right now. Like just in that.
I would say, I mean, it's like 90% tenacity of just work, but you know, a beautiful woman, you know, like that's just like, damn, you know, like, damn. Like, what are we supposed to do? You know, like all these beautiful women in the world, and like,
Yeah, somebody, you know, somebody's got to run the train, right?
What? Y'all be running trains?
No, you know what's crazy?
I'm not confirming anything. I'm not confirming anything.
You know what's crazy?
That's Familia for real. Oh shit.
Don't let us get famous, dog. Don't let us get famous.
Yeah, that's all I can. Don't let us get famous, dog. Because that's just gonna. That's just gonna be
What was I
crazy.
gonna say?
Oh yeah.
That's just gonna be crazy, dog.
You guys travel a lot, like outside of the country, or?
Nah, I can't sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
DACA and stuff like that. Fucking Trump and shit. But we will at the end of the year, though. My lawyers, thankfully, you know, they got that figured out. But we're trying to do that. We're trying to do like a world tour when we drop the album and shit. Yeah, it's gonna be
When's the album coming out?
I'm thinking. About towards the end of the year. It just depends because there's so many schedules. Like we really like last time I dropped some shit, everybody was like, "Who's gonna drop some shit?" I'm like, "Bro, it's the biggest in the world." And it was Lil Baby.
Yeah.
This time we're dropping the album. I'm like, "Bro, it's the biggest females in the world." Like, just wait. But it's schedules and shit like that. You know, like tours and people are just busy and shit. You know, so.
Do you deal with clearing samples?
Oh no, I make my own samples.
So nothing like that.
Yeah, producers hate that because when their girlfriends find out, they're like, I don't use samples. They be like, he makes his own samples. Like they be getting so mad. At that shit. Like they hate that shit. But I make my own samples, or I'll use the homie samples or something like that. People
Okay.
be tripping on samples. Sometimes I'll hold like a huge record behind.
Yeah, that's why I asked because that's it.
But I mean, unless it's worth it, unless it's like a banger, we'll release it and we'll agree to whatever. But
What's your favorite place to travel to? Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
I'll say Miami. Feels like Latin America. But
Yeah.
LA has my heart though.
Said the same shit. Yeah.
Yeah, LA has my heart. Like that's it's like I just speak Spanish out here. In Atlanta, you know, it's like the South. They're like, "What are you doing here, Mexican?" So I'm just like, "Shit, like, you know, like it's just different. It's just Atlanta's just different because I'm like, damn, okay." But in LA or Miami, I get to Miami and then the Uber driver starts talking to me in Spanish. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, back.
Feel more like home. Like,
Yeah, I feel more.
yeah, your people.
Yeah, and I can practice my Spanish and shit.
Okay.
LA got the best Mexican food, right?
Yeah,
All in US?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because there's people, Texas people, who like saying like they got the, you know, they close to the border and shit, and they
Like
got
in
the
Dallas.
best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit. That's true too, though. That's true too. I don't know. I would say yeah, LA for sure. Yeah, LA got the best Mexican, especially like on the street, like with taqueria.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
That shit-
LA or
Hot dogs after the club and shit. Like
LA or Muscoy? Food.
Oh, LA.
LA?
Yeah, LA.
Yeah. Heck.
LA.
Okay.
LA.
You know about Muscoy or no?
No, what's up?
Nah. It's like little Mexico.
It's like a little ranch down the street, bro. Like people are literally be riding their horses around and shit.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah,
I
like
swear.
Mexican shit.
Little bull riding competitions and
You be
shit.
doing that shit?
No,
Nah,
this
nah,
fool be
this
doing that
fool.
shit.
You be bull riding?
Yeah. He's got his little spurs going.
Yeah, he has a bell, his hat and shit.
I swear.
The shorties be loving that.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
be.
I
You
can
don't
see
be.
you. I can see you doing that.
You don't be fucking with the Paisa girls or what?
Nah, I fuck with all the places I go. I was
You
dating
you
this-
like banda and shit?
I what?
Banda like.
Why not? Yeah. I like all that shit. The glass girl was messing with shoes from El Salvador y Guatemala. So, you know, no, just dabbling.
Well, what's your favorite Spanish music?
Right now,
Yeah.
honestly, the one I'm making, shit.
Okay.
Like we were making some crazy.
You said it's a reggaeton, right?
Yeah, it's reggaeton, but
Okay.
like we were also doing some corridos.
Okay.
Earlier
Okay.
today, like some crazy shit. I'm gonna play out too. Whenever it's ready, I'll send it to you.
Oh,
For
for
sure.
sure. Yeah,
it's
exclusive? All right, for
Don't
sure.
look it, though. Last time actually, that might go crazy too. Shit.
Are they playing like on the background and shit?
Like some DJ and shit.
Might have to. I don't know. Yeah. Don't trust me with too many leaks. Yeah.
The Mexican food in Atlanta is not busting, or
Mexican food?
in Atlanta it's not.
Nah, they got some spots like Pastorcita and Buford. Yeah, they got some spots here and there, but not like that. Not like out here.
Yeah.
Wait, Latinos out in Atlanta, is it just Mexicans?
Yeah, no. You got forced part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
know, telling me to kiss it, bottle. Baby busting, girl. And it's just 250 a taco.
Yeah.
250 is not bad.
Ball niggas down there too.
Okay.
Niggas that get off the back of the truck and go make the tacos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Atlanta
So-
Mexicans are different though, for sure.
So no Colombians, no.
Nah, there's some Colombians. There's some Colombians here and there. Yeah, they got
A lot of
like
Mexicans.
So mostly Mexicans. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Especially when like there's a Mexico game at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Yeah, that shit gets sold out every time. That's
God
great.
damn. Do people think you're Mexican? By the way.
Sometimes here and there. If I'm in Miami, yeah. If I'm in Atlanta, hell no. Like people just think like I'm just like Chinese or something. Like, I'm just like,
Chinese. What the?
no, so it's crazy. I'll be in my elevator on the way home. People be thinking I'm like a DoorDash delivery. Too.
What the fuck? They're like, hey, it's 24B, dog.
Yeah, they're like, how the
You're like,
fuck do you
what?
live on this floor? You must be DoorDash. I'd be like, yeah, I'm DoorDash. I just get tired of it. I get so tired of it. I just be like this with my DoorDash bags and shit. They be like, yo.
Just fucking go along with that shit.
I just go along with it. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Flex on my neighbor? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then feel like the man when I get out the elevator? Like, hell
Yeah.
nah. But yeah.
You live alone?
Yeah, for sure. No, I got my dog Enzo. I got a puppy. He's an Airedale Terrier. He's badass. That's my son. I don't even introduce him to no girl that I'm not with. She'd be like, "Let me meet your dog." I'm like, "Hell no."
That's what's up.
That's family. Can't do
That's
that.
my son. We've been
Yeah.
through it. Like he doesn't see everything.
You don't need no bad influence on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he be barking at them. Like,
Is that a red flag? Like, no, they
yeah.
can't fuck.
If Enzo, if my dog barks at them, nah, hell no. I'm like, yo, sorry, shorty. Like,
So you gotta go.
You gotta bow. You can't.
she's
say
like, you
that
gonna
for
pick me
sure.
over a dog? I'm like, yes, my son. Like, it's basically me and dog for him. Like,
Yeah.
The smaller version of you, dog.
yeah, nah, he's tall. He's huge. He's got like big paws and shit. He still thinks he's a puppy. I love Enzo. I miss him so much being on the road. It's probably like people be getting mad. Well, not people, but girls be getting mad because I really be like super emotional with my dog and shit. But
Wait, mad why? Because you're more emotional about the dog than them.
yeah, like,
Really?
yeah,
Nah, fuck that. Dogs are family, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could replace a girl. You can't replace a dog.
Yeah, it's like my best friend, bro. He just seen everything, but he's badass. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of him.
You said it's a terrier?
Airedale Terrier. Yeah, he's like a
Airedale.
show dog.
Oh, he's a champion?
Yeah, he's a champion for sure.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he's just like badass like that.
Hey, what's the first mainstream artist to give you like a chance? How'd that go?
Like my first platinum plat, or like just first one?
Like who gave you the chance where you're like, oh shit, like this is so and so, like he wants to work with me? Oh fuck.
I don't think the song ever got released, but it was definitely Kanye West. I was young. It was through this guy named Che Pope, and he was like, "Yo, Kanye's working on I forgot what album it was. It was like the studio. It was like I don't even think it's around anymore or some shit like that. But it was like the studio, and the entire building was like blacked out. And, like you didn't even know. You would think it was out of service or whatever. And they were like, "Yeah, we need you to do these drums for this like weekend song." Like he was letting me leave the studio with like songs that were from big artists. And I don't think they do it anymore. They made me sign this huge contract before I even walked in the door, and I put like hella fake names and fake Snapchat, fake Instagram, everything, because you can't take pictures of nothing, you can't record nothing. So I was like, yeah, I'll sign it.
Yeah,
like, gone with it. Gave them the paperwork, and then they're like, "Yeah, we need you to work on this." I think it was like The Weeknd was there, Kanye. There was a bunch of people that he was bringing out. It was me and my homie Ronnie J. Ronnie J did like all of the was it like the XX, like the whole Miami shit, like ski mask and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Smoke Perp.
Yeah,
Shit,
Smoke Perp. Yeah, he did all of that. He was staying with me in my apartment. He was crashing on my couch, and we were just banging out records, and we did a bunch of stuff like Lil Pump and stuff like that, and that really just got us in the door with other people. And Kanye was like, "Here's his records, here's his weekend vocals. Like, go back home and sauce it up." I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm adrenaline rushed out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was listening to Kanye in class in high school, so shit was crazy. But yeah, I would say like the first person, he didn't give me a hit, but definitely like the first biggest person that like believed in me and shit. Yeah, it was definitely Kanye. Yeah.
What was your first platinum plaque?
I think it was Water with Ugly God. I think I found out because his A&R told me, or his A&R flexed the plaque on me, and I was like, "How'd you get the plaque before me?" I know everyone was telling me congratulations because it was like on Billboard, and I was like homeless and stuff. And
for real?
yeah, I was homeless because producers don't get paid till like 9 months, 10 months later after the song's big. So we always get paid last and shit. So well, at the time, I don't know about now. Well, my prices changed now,
Yeah.
but at the time, yeah, like I was homeless, and all my homies were like, "Congratulations, bro! Congratulations!" Like, we seen the plaque. I'm like, "What?" And I go on this A&R story. Like somebody at the label had the plaques before us. I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And then I was like, "Well, shit." I've never ordered my plaques though. Like, I probably got over like 30, 40 plaques now, thankfully. But I'm gonna order them when I get like 100 or some shit.
How do you price your beats?
$25K up top, yeah, for starting price. If I fuck with them though, I'll probably do like, I won't even charge them though if I fuck with them.
Just give it to them.
Yeah,
just let's make it happen.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't have that type of budget and shit like that.
Yeah.
Does it change for like certain artists, or just always the?
Yeah, for sure. They be getting pissed. Some of them be cursing me out like, "You didn't charge him that." I'm like, "Oh, my bad."
And what do you do? You just
I be blaming it on my team. I'm like, "Oh no, Jackson is Jackson."
It's a little miscommunication.
Yeah, sometimes the artists is getting upset. They be like, "Yo, why do we have to pay 25 and he paid 19?" I'm like, "Oh, that's my boy." Like, I own him, boy.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about it.
Damn.
Who's the like inspirations for like beat making for you?
Beat making right now?
Yeah.
As a producer?
Yeah.
I would say Metro and Timbaland and Pharrell. I feel like Pharrell with that Louis Vuitton collab, like that shit's crazy. Yeah. To go that far as a producer. And then seeing Metro booming with Coachella and like 80,000 people. Like,
that shit was crazy. Both weekends his sets were fucking.
Yeah, Dr. Dre at the Super Bowl. Like, that shit's crazy to even take it that far. But honestly, it's a trust thing. Like, that's why I really fuck with Lil Baby though, because when I got my record with him, he was just real. It's probably like a year ago. He's like, "Yeah, Danny, pull up to the studio. Like, we'll do the song." Like, didn't even charge me and shit. Like, well, of course, I mean, either way, you gotta get paid, or you gotta pay some way, whether it's like he owns the whole song, or you just pay him to like send the song out and get it placed on movies and shit like that. Regardless, you gotta pay some way. But he was a real one, and all these rappers were like hitting me up. They were like, "Man, tell Baby, like, I want," like the biggest rappers in the game, like, "Yo, tell Baby that I got some money for him for a feature." And like, we're sitting there in the studio, like, he just really looked out, and he was like, man, when you want to shoot the video? It was a crazy ass story though too, because I just pulled up. He's got they got the 4PF studios in Atlanta, and I feel like the trust is there. Just like seeing Dr. Dre on Super Bowl and shit like that with Eminem and all that stuff. Like the trust with the artists and the producer is really crazy to me. But that shit reminded me of Baby because I'm like, damn, like he really didn't have to do this shit, And the way that he moves, he really just like taught us. If anything, he taught us how to move around and shit. Because before you even do some shit with him, like his team is so on point with this shit. Like we didn't even know he was shooting the video. Like we didn't even know he was in the house. Like imagine like we're all thinking like, oh, Baby's about to pull up. And then next thing you know, like we look to our left and like he's recording already. We're like, how the fuck did he get in here? But it's really crazy how it moves, and then just the trust and the relationship. And then he already knew Pablo Juan and everything, that we had done in Atlanta. So I definitely, give my respects to Baby because he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? He's just a real person. People think like, oh, people are superstars and famous and assholes, but like, nah, he's like one of the realest for sure in the industry. Like,
how'd you come in contact with him?
Through our mutual homies, because we already knew each other because he used to be with Pablo a lot. But our homie Matt, his engineer, he used to record with me at Loud House, and Doug booked out the studio for us for a month. So Doug is real as fuck too, like free young Thug. But Doug, he believed in me and Pablo, so he booked out the studio for like a month so we could work on our shit.
Does that mean you just go in whenever you want?
Yeah, like he just booked out a studio. He's like, yo, let Danny and Pablo go in there and record their album, do their shit. And like we were just brand new, So Doug really looked out and he just paid out the whole studio session. And then Matt was recording. And so Matt was recording Baby, Doug, and Gunna and everybody. Like everybody was just getting recorded. And then Matt, I hit up Matt. I'm like, yo, Matt, like I'm working on this song, this album. Like I want to drop a song with Baby. He's like, yeah, pull up. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, pull up. We do the song. I'm sitting there, Baby probably did like a 10-minute take. I turned it into a song. It's like a 2-minute song. So I just structured it because he just went and freestyled like the whole shit. We just looped the beats for 10 minutes. And he just went and did his thing, and then he finished up. And I just came in there vibing. Chichi, my homie Chichi, was there, and he's like a big producer for Baby too. And I brought a tequila bottle. She was like, yo, let's take a shot. Like, let's vibe. Yeah. I'm sitting there excited. Like, I'm just sitting seeing Lil Baby recording this shit. I'm sitting there like, oh my God. This shit's a movie. I'll show you the video on my phone. Yeah. I got my hoodie on. I was excited. I was like, man, Baby's going like, this is real. My homie that was with me at the time, my team that was with me at the time, they're just looking at me like, what's going on? I'm just like, shit, this shit's a vibe. Like, I'm in there offering everybody shots and shit. Like, and then Baby's like, he's done. He sits in the back. He just sits like back here. He's like this, and he lets me do my thing on the recording. So I get with Matt. I'm like, yo, Matt, put this here, put this song here, structure this word out, smooth out the end of this word, put it right here, da da da. And then Baby's just watching. He just let me do my thing. He's just like sitting there, just chilling. And then I look at him, and he's like yeah, shit going. And he's like, when you want to shoot the video? I was like, shit, tomorrow. And he's like, nah, I can't do tomorrow. He was like, we'll do it in like 2-3 days. I was like, all right, bet. And then I got with my driver, got everybody in the club, and we went to Magic City and shit, and like just vibed out. Brought some strippers back the next day to the house, went to Vegas.
How's that work? How do you bring them back?
Shit, we just come back to the crib. Yeah,
that's it?
Like, yeah, I'm like, what you doing after this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go home. I'm like, I'll come to the crib. And I live in the city, so that's just like right down the street.
No.
Yeah, bro.
This way was sucking toes and shit.
God damn.
Hey, we be getting freaky on this shit, man. Wait. They were bad though. I don't blame him. Like, it's something about a beautiful woman. If she tells you certain times, you got certain times.
Sometimes you got it, but sometimes the seasoning on it.
Yeah, the seasoning. It's like
y'all know what time it is?
Yeah, it's like Magic City floor saute.
Oh shit!
That was fun. It's like
what's the best strip club in the US, bro?
Magic City.
Magic City?
Yeah, I got the book bag. You get a book bag. If you throw $10,000, they give you a book bag. If you throw like 20, they give you a duffel bag. So I think if you throw like 100-something thousand, you get like your name written on the wall. So that's a big goal of mine.
You got your name written on the wall?
Nah,
Not yet?
I gotta tell my accountant, like, I gotta figure out a way to like slowly get 10K out
Yeah.
slowly. Because if I'm like, yo, I just threw 100,000 to a stripper, he'll just be like, hell no, you're getting locked out of your account. So I'm like, no.
What's the most he's throwing at in like a strip club on a random night?
Like 30,000. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like 20,000. Yeah. I was drunk though. That was a bad business decision. I don't recommend that. Like, I'm not trying to sound cool. Like, that was a bad decision. Like, next morning I wake up, I'm just like, man, that was lit. And I got a book bag. I really just wanted the book bag. They give you this book bag.
What kind of book bag? LV?
Nah, it just says
The
Magic City. It probably costs like $10 to make, but it was just the feeling of it. It was like the bucket. So I'm like, damn, if I throw this 10, I get the book bag. They're like, hell yeah. I was like, I got the book bag. I was dapping everybody up in the club. Like, I went to every table. I was just like, yo. And they were like, yo. Like, it was fire.
What's that? Where's that book bag now?
I think I gave it to my homie. Oh, no. The strippers came back to the house.
They took that shit.
No. The strippers came back to the house. And I told them, yo, bring a book bag. And I had this trash bag full of ones. And I was like, I'll trade you this for that. She was like, okay. And she just gave it to me. And I got 2 of them. And I walked away, and then she gave it to my homie. I think we took the strippers to my manager's house or some shit. Yeah, the strippers be looking out. They take care of my dog.
Yeah.
They dog sitting right now? Or?
Yeah, this girl from Magic City, she dog sitting for me right now. Shout out.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
Damn,
that's what's
we might have
up.
to blur her name out.
But she's a stripper too?
Oh,
Yeah, she's a
shit.
stripper.
Like, you think
She's a
she
great
takes care of you.
You think she's dancing for your dog right now?
She probably trying to get wifed up.
Yeah, do you? So I used to hook up with this girl and her dog. She had a dog.
Wait, you used to hook up with?
No, I used to hook up with this girl who had a dog. Who had a dog.
With her and her dog?
No, she had a dog, and I'd be like, yo, the dog gotta get out the room. Like, I don't want that fool chilling, like watching and shit. Like, that's weird.
Oh yeah. I'd be putting my blanket up. I can't let my dog see that. Like, I'd be feeling bad. He'd be like, bro, come on. Like,
Especially, bro, her dog would just chill there, like watch, and I'd be like, nah, this fool gotta get out, bro.
Freaky ass
Like,
dog.
fuck that. Like, what the fuck?
horny ass dog. He gonna stare back at the dog. Nah, I'd be feeling bad. I'd be like, nah, he doesn't deserve that. I'd be grabbing the dog. I'm like, yo, it's gonna be all right. Like, giving hella love.
Oh fuck.
Fuck, dude. Shit, you threw me off with that one. I had things I was gonna say, and like, you really threw me off with that shit.
Bro, I got stories for days. Like, it just be people just be asking me shit. I'm like, oh yeah, should be dog sitting.
What's the background check for like a dog sitter? Just whoever? Like,
She gotta be bad. She gotta twerk song via Magic City, I guess. Like, I don't know. I just trust strippers, you know? Got a deep trust for them. They're not strippers though, they're dancers.
Yeah.
yeah, different. Yeah.
That's lit.
But-
That's lit.
I love them, you know?
All right, guys, we're back after a little break. Danny, who's someone you want to work with that you haven't worked with already?
Billie Eilish and Taylor Swift. And Ariana. Oof. Yeah, Ariana, for sure. Ariana Grande. Like Dead or Alive or some shit.
Nah, someone alive.
That
Someone
we
you
can make
actually,
happen, you know that?
yeah, someone that can happen right now.
Yeah, Billie Eilish for sure. I'd love to work with her.
What's your favorite sound to work with? Like what?
Like piano or like instrument or something? Or
Yeah.
plugin?
Like what's your?
Like
what's
would I
your-
use like a software?
Nah, like what's more so like your bass? Like what type of instrument like would you say is like more your sound? Like if you hear it, like if it's like trumpets or like
Usually
the way the
piano.
drums are going, like
Yeah, the piano. I feel like you could play it on any. You can use a piano to mimic any instrument. Love the piano. Yeah.
I saw some shit. You used to play the piano, no?
Yeah, my brother wanted me to play piano in church and be like a worship leader or something. And I was like, hell no.
No.
But I got some crazy chords out of that though.
Well, you actually learned how to play piano.
Yeah, when I was young. Yeah, I feel like I've always had that ear though, because my mom was always trying to get me into music. So she bought me a drum set, and then I put like, you know, those little beads that you put on your hair and shit like that. I grabbed a bunch of those and I put them inside the drums and I fucked the drums up. Like I don't know, I was just crashing out at a young age. Like I just fucked up the drums and she's like, why would you do that? We can't get them out. I was like, I don't know. Like something just told me to do it. And then I moved on from the drums to piano. Drums to guitar. I got a guitar on my birthday one time. My brother bought me a guitar. My family is weird because they were like, this music shit's never gonna work out and shit. Like, leave this music shit. But they all bought me instruments when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're gonna get you a piano. We're gonna get you a guitar for your birthday. We're gonna get you a drum set for your birthday. So I was like, okay, like I guess I'm a musician. No, I'm like the family musician. Yeah. So yeah.
You actually learned how to play all of them.
No, just the piano, the guitar, ukulele. I can play ukulele a little bit, but not the guitar.
Ukulele?
Yeah. It's like Paul McCartney that he used the ukulele to write all of his songs and stuff because it's less options. So it's not as many strings. So he uses like 4 strings. It's like less options to make music with instead of, needing so many options. It's just like simplicity.
Okay. Hold on. You said Ariana. T Swift.
T Swift for sure. Billie.
And Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, yeah. 2 more? Shit.
Why those 3 though? Why those 3? I wouldn't have guessed out of all the people you worked with. Like I seen on your Apple Music.
Me and Billie would make some crazy ass sad shit, like super like in your feelings type stuff. I love making shit like that. Honestly.
Is that your favorite kind of music?
For me to make, yeah, hell yeah. I got hella shit like that.
Oh, what do you listen to though? Outside of what you make, like what do you
listen to right now?
Yeah.
Oh hella, we be blasting Yeet. That's all we be playing.
He had a show here like a couple weeks ago. He brought out Uzi and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, I met Yeet when he like 3 years ago. We did like 3-4 albums together, and we got signed to the same people. We had the same A&Rs and stuff. It was cool. Like I pretty much like got him signed to our label like 3-4 years ago. He had like 2,000 followers. Yeah, we were just talking about that in the car. It was lit. Like I've always been really early on with people. I'll never be like, oh no, he don't got enough followers. Like he don't got enough motion. Like when you could tell somebody got some emotion, I'll fuck with them. Like I just listen to the music. Like I don't really listen to the labels because a lot of A&Rs and labels they be like, oh, he don't got no monthly listeners or his YouTube numbers and this and that. Like that should be kind of corny to me. So with Yeet, he had like 2,000 followers, like barely anybody fucking with him. And my homie Jay Rich, he was offsets engineer, and me and Jay Rich, we were just we were like advocating for Yeet, and then. We still talk though, because I'm super proud of him. I'm like a big fan too. Like I would go in the crowd in one of his shows, get lit. Because it's just crazy. Like I believe I seen this shit happen when he had like 1,000 followers. Like I knew it could go that far because when I first heard his music, like each bar was a different melody, and like Juice WRLD did that. Like some of the best artists, they had just every bar is like a completely different melody, and Yeet had melodies for days. He dropped this one song called Brinks on SoundCloud. And I hit him up and I was like, bro, you got that shit. But he had like a beanie and glasses on at the times when the labels were like, hell no, like this shit's not gonna work out. Take him to Walmart to take his glasses off and shit. And I was like, bro, y'all are tripping.
Damn.
And
they really be like that? Like
yeah, they just want a certain image, but I believed in the music like from the start. So I be blasting his shit like, like I'm like his fucking I was gonna say some wild shit. No, I just be blasting this shit because I'm proud of it. Like I really, like I seen it. It's like, man, this is crazy, and it's fun too.
And you said he's like signed to your label.
We were signed together at one point.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
okay.
I told him. Yeah, there's this label in Atlanta called Stream Cut. Shout out Phil and Jason, and then we brought him. We were like, yo, y'all need to fuck with this kid. Like he's hard. And like you might not see the vision right now, but trust, like the music is there. He just need to get in with a producer and like another sound. So I gave him hella. We probably did like 3 tapes together, probably 2-3 years ago, like full albums and shit. But yeah, we're gonna drop with him. I'm gonna drop with him after the album.
Okay.
We're gonna drop a single.
Do you have anyone signed to your label?
Yeah, we got a good bit of people. Yeah.
Who you got?
But me personally, I don't really like saying like, oh, this is my artist or like this person signed to me. I always think that's kind of lame. Like,
okay.
Like as a producer, I hate when producers and sometimes when producers introduce their artists to other people, sometimes I feel like it kind of jinxes it sometimes. So, like even when if an artist is signed to me, I'll introduce him as his own entity. Like I'm not like, this is my artist.
Okay.
Like, this is my shit. Like I put him on. Like I'm not like that. I just be like, yo, this is my homie. He's really talented. Da da da. We just fuck with him on some business shit, and we just look out. But
how do you come across artists? Just straight social media or SoundCloud? Because I used to go on SoundCloud a lot, and I would find everyone through there. But I don't use that shit anymore, to be honest.
I really just You like same as you. You just go on SoundCloud. I just look for people, but I feel like my ear. I'm really lately for the past 2-3 artists. We've been hella precise with who's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
At one point, Fago, he was in my apartment just releasing his videos and shit. He recorded like half of his shit in my apartment too. And he went on with Cactus Jack, but I really like just being hands on with people. Like I like helping their creative direction with albums and videos, stuff like that. I just like to bring more shit to the table than just beats and stuff.
Anyone you work with that like you'd never work with again because it was bad? You may not want to say it, but I'm gonna ask.
Anybody I ever worked
That
with.
you were like, fuck, this was,
Like, fuck
I'll never
this
do
guy.
this shit again. Yeah, like this was bad.
Nah, I'll never be like that.
Nah.
Nah, I'll just be like,
Damn.
you probably had a long day or something. Like, I don't be taking
Okay.
shit personal.
Yeah.
I don't be like,
No one was like real industry on you?
nah, thankfully, no. Even in high school, I always got along with people. Like, I don't really think people have ever been like, oh yeah, the corporate people be tweaking on me, but it's
How's that? Well, what do you mean by that?
because I be trying to clear like $700,000 and they're like, this shit doesn't make sense. Like, why would we do this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, it's because this and that. Like, I just be, I be gaslighting them sometimes. So I be like, yeah, I'm just like, yo, guys, like we need to invest in this right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we have to do it. We're gonna miss the ball. Like, but it doesn't make sense, like, to accountant and shit. But then, like 2-3 years later, they're like, oh my god, he was right. But then by that time, I'm like,
It's too late.
yeah, I moved on. But
Yeah.
I've always been like that though. I always be, yeah. The corporate people, the artists, nah, thankfully, nah. I've never really been. I'm not like trying to make people look bad or shit. I feel like people fuck with me because I know how to make them look cool.
Mhm.
Like I'm not quick to make people look lame. Like even if you're like, yo, bro, take a picture of me, I'm just like, yo, like I'm trying my best for you to have the coolest angle, for you to be the coolest person ever. So I feel like that's why artists fuck with me. If we do fall off, it's probably because of the people around us and like the camp or a lot of manipulation going on. But me and the artist, no person is like, it's never like that.
So you don't got any like industry beef with artists, other producers, any shit like that? No.
I'll just be in my own world, bro.
I think that's fucking dope. How you like you said you reached out to Yeet when he had like 2,000 followers and shit, and like you just always because some people get up there and then they just I'm not gonna try to help people out and shit.
Yeah, they be trying to like gatekeep and shit.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
should be hella corny to me. Yeah, nah. If I know someone's talented, I'm like, hell yeah, I'll do my best to get. Even Comethazine, like when I first met him, like he didn't have no motion, and I was like, bro, who do you want me to try to get you a feature from? You want a feature? Like send me a hard ass open verse, and not just to name drop, but like just artists overall. If I believe in them, I'm gonna go up to bat for them for sure. Like I'm just like, yo, bro, you can borrow this, you can do that. Like shit, I was with shit. I'm always with people. Yeah, like we be quick to just push people out there. It's really just like honoring and respecting people who they can become instead of who they are today. So it's just like, okay, bet, like let's fuck with him, let's give him that. We're gonna give people a chance though. I always give people a chance. I almost broke up with this other girl the other day because
the other day, damn, goddamn.
No, because look, bro, she's like my tattoo artist, right? And she's trying to get in there. She's like, I don't want to do tattoos no more, Danny. Like, I've been tatting you up and shit. I want to get some beats from you. I'm like, all right, bet. So I give her like 25 beats. I was like, fuck it, like here, just get in there, Like,
She make music too?
yeah, she makes music.
Okay.
And I was like, shit, here. And then the other girl was like, what the fuck? You gave her all the sauce. You ain't never gave me no beats. I was like, what? Why can't you be excited for her? Damn. Yeah. She's like, what the hell? And I took this girl on a yacht. Like, we had fun. I was like, bro, I did all this shit for us to, because she was like, I'm having a bad day. I'm like, all right, bet. Like, just come with me on this yacht. Like, let's just go catch a vibe real quick. Because I need to catch a vibe anyways for my fucking album. And she's like, fuck that shit. Like, I wanted beats. I'm like, bro, like, what? I'm like, ain't you an artist? I'm like, what the hell? Like, where is this shit coming from? Yeah, so, I'm always quick to just believe in people. I'll airdrop people random beats. I'll be at a party and someone be like, yo, bro, I'm an artist. Like, they be trying to get in your ear. I'm just like, bro, I'll pull up your phone right here. I just airdrop like 10, 20 beats. They just look at me like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Like, I'm just
they think it's like a joke and shit. Like,
yeah, they're like, you for real right now? I was like, yeah. They're like, so am I gonna have legal problems? I won't be able to clear. I'm like, no, bro, just drop that shit because if it blows up, like it blows up.
Yeah.
You have a good song. Like, what am I gonna get mad at you for making a hit record? Like,
like not
what?
let you release it.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, release that shit. But a lot of producers, they be lame. They be like charging people, for shit like that. But Nah, just look out.
So you airdrop 20 songs to people just on the
Sometimes
just
even
off
like
the whim.
certain people, they be DMing me. They be like, bro, I got like $50. Like, I can't afford you right now. Like, can you please just believe in me? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, just keep that shit. Or sometimes I'll just be like, yeah, just. But sometimes they gotta put some sort of effort, you know, into that shit as well, because it's just like, it's not like I'm gonna just sit there and just help them out. They got.
Have you ever seen one of these songs like, oh shit, this dude that I sent the...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, because I pulled up on
worked?
people. Yeah, I pulled up on some people sometimes, and bro was trying to pay me for beats, and he ended up being a pretty big artist. So it's like,
oh shit,
so like that type of shit. I'm not quick to sleep on people at all. Like, you never know.
Yeah.
Like I just believe in people. I don't know. I just got like a really good radar,
Good ear.
Yeah, I think my ear. I think that's mainly what like a lot of labels they be paying for is my ear. Because like I said, I made like 40,000 beats a month, so my ear is just trained.
Goddamn. I used to. This might sound funny, me speaking to like a producer here, but I used to tell this guy, I was like, yo, in a different life, I think I would be like a great A&R because I think I got an ear. Like I was super early on certain artists.
Yeah.
Where like The Weeknd.
Really?
After the first, I think it was. Look, he's gonna say that. He's gonna say that, right? But like, you know what's funny though? I was in middle school, right?
Like the biggest artists in the fucking planet. Like.
I mean, but isn't that proof?
He's like, I signed him.
Isn't that proof? Is that not proof? I was in middle school listening to him, right? And everybody, and I mean literally everybody, he just hums. What are you doing? Like this guy sucks. I'm like, damn, you guys don't see it yet.
I mean, shit, that's real. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I listen.
You want me to sign you or what?
I'm just saying, in a different life, I might have been.
That's real. I can see that.
But anybody that you are fucking with now that you see like maybe next, I don't know if you want to shut them out. You may not want to shut them out. I don't know.
Of course. Right now, I would say probably like.
But you're early on.
I would say probably Rip Excel from Atlanta. Who else? I feel with a lot of people coming out of Atlanta though. I mean. It'd just be people. I fuck with Young Maul too. He just got out of jail. I think he's gonna be big. Who else? There's so many people. I don't want to leave nobody out.
Yeah. So Atlanta is like everyone says, where people just go from studio to studio, like down the street. People are all packed in the same areas. Like
yeah. Atlanta is just a support system. We're not like out here. Like Atlanta, you could be a popular artist. And you have a hit record, like all the radio DJs out there, they'll play your shit. They'll support you. They're not gonna charge you. Like,
gotcha.
If so and so thinks you're hard and you're starting off and you're in the studio and you're trying to get in there and trying to get a song from them, if they believe in your shit and they think your shit's hard, people are gonna fuck with you. But we're not on some type of like, like pay me for this and that's okay and that's okay. Like we really just support each other and we just push each other. Like I said, like Thug, he rented out the studio for us. He didn't have to do that. He never even met me.
Yeah.
But he's like, yo, these kids are trying to get to it. Like, shit, let's book out a studio. It's better for them to be in here than out there. So,
do you know any other Mexican producers, music producers?
Yeah.
Like in rap.
Yeah, my homie Synthetic. He made that I Just Want to Rock for Lil Uzi. Yeah, he's Mexican. Sure. We talked the other day. That's why I'm really just starting to do more interviews and shit. Because he was just like, man, it's just because of you, people are comfortable doing music with a Mexican person like that looks like me. Right?
Okay.
Like, people are comfortable with somebody like me pulling up loops and shit.
Yeah.
And, like pulling up beat ideas. He's like, you deserve your flowers and shit. I was like, bro, chill out. But like I'm dead or something. I was like, relax. But he was like, nah, thank you. Because of you, we can like people are more comfortable and shit. Listening to Latinos, like they got some heat, Like, somebody like Uzi, like shit, that's the #1 record in the world right now.
Yeah.
Uzi's going crazy, but yeah, he's Mexican. That's my boy. My boy Noah Mejia too. He's Mexican. It's a lot of shit.
I saw you produce for PND.
Yeah.
How'd that come together?
It was pretty random, honestly. I just sent them a bunch of ideas. I think it was like 5 producers. I sent it to one producer, and that producer sent it to another producer, and that producer played it for him in the studio. And then he didn't want no drums on it, so he was just like, I want the hi-hat and the melody. I did the piano chords. And I think this kid named Juja, he did the flute on it. And they just hit me up randomly. I just woke up one day. They're like, yo, PartyNextDoor wants to drop a single with you. I was like, hell yeah. I feel like that's every producer's dream, just to hear PartyNextDoor on their beats. Because he just sounds like a fucking angel. Like, this man's like fucking, I don't know. He just got the voice of fucking God.
And he don't drop like that. So if he wants you on this fucking shit. Like.
Yeah. So they hit me up and they're like, he wants to drop it tomorrow. I was like, fuck it. Like, wow, I didn't even do the paperwork on it. I was just like, yeah, drop that. And then he dropped it, and it was pretty badass. You know, I love that song.
You said artists get paid 9 or 10 months later, right?
Producers, yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Or producers.
Yeah, producers, we get paid pretty late sometimes. But lately it's been kind of better, you know, we have a team and stuff. But yeah, when you start off, yeah, for sure, you know, you get treated like.
And you were homeless at one point?
Yep. Yeah, when I was young, when I first got out of high school. But mainly because I didn't want to be with my family. I was just like, I'd rather be chasing my dreams than being at the house, getting around a toxic ass environment.
Yeah.
You know, instead of people just sitting there like. My brother at the time, now he's gotten better, but at the time, you know, he's growing. But he didn't have a choice though, you know, he was raising kids. Like I don't expect him to be like the man of the year, you know, for Forbes or some shit. But, you know, he definitely, you know, I think he was just under a lot of stress. So to have another kid there, he's just like kind of a little toxic. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna just go. My homie was like, I got a closet here, like in the garage or some shit. Like you can sleep in here. And I was like, that's all I need. My other homie went and like stole his little brother's twin bed or some shit. And like they brought it in and they put it in the room. And I just had these neon lights and shit. That's all I needed really. And I think I had like $200 or something like that.
Damn. How long were you homeless for?
It was like 3, 4, 6 months. But thankfully, like I said, like the Ugly God record came out and I started to get like a couple $1,000s a month off of it. And
so that was the first one to pop?
Yeah, like super right on time, you know, like super divine timing or something. Because literally 2, 3 months later, that's what was paying for my first apartment and shit. So
fuck.
It all landed like really well, you know, at that moment.
Yeah.
Everyone. Well, you've known him for.
I've known him since I was 4.
Okay, and everyone else just came along. Or?
Jackson, I've known him for like 5 years, and then Kalen, I met him through Xavier, and then Nick. We just met. We started working together. But Nick's badass though.
Damn. You say you're signed to Sony.
I have a joint venture with Sony. I have a label.
Oh yeah, a joint venture.
Yeah.
Did you guys have like what is it called? Like a label battle for you? You know how
that's why they sent the money though.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to go. They knew people were trying to get me.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna send him like millions of dollars just cause."
Without a contract.
Yeah, because they wanted to win the bid.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there were other people like trying to get you though.
Yeah, there were other people trying to get me, but they were the ones that offered me my own label and to sign myself. And like they gave me like crazy budgets just for me.
Yeah,
just to be like, you get all this if you come here. And I was just like, hell yeah. And it was with the Orchard as well. So they have like Bad Bunny and everybody. Really cool.
Shit.
Yeah. So they're giving people out labels. I was like, yeah. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm on over there. And they have hella Latinos too. So I was like, I'm over there with y'all. I'm gonna go with the women's side. And then but I also, with my producer stuff, I am signed to Atlantic at APG for sure. But my albums and stuff that I release, yeah, it's all for me.
What's the joint venture like? Sony, like they're easy like to work with?
Yeah, they're great people.
Damn.
Yeah, they always clear shit for me. I got hella love for them, honestly. I got hella love for Sony.
Do they send you people who are on Sony to work with you? Like, we're both on the same label. Like, let's collab.
Sometimes when you have a joint venture, it's really like it's your own company. So it's kind of like, you know, you get like a yearly budget for your employees, for your marketing and everything. So it's more like some executive shit. I'm on my executive shit. I feel like I'm changing how executives look too. I'm all tatted up.
Yeah.
And I'm having meetings with all these like corporate people that are like 40, 50 years old. And then they're just looking at me like, bro, why would we just send you this?
So wait, what's that meeting like? Are you telling them, hey, I want $500,000?
Yeah, it'd be like a Zoom call. I'd be like, yo, it'd be an email. I'm really good at emails though. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm really like,
hey, corporate.
I'm really lethal with emails. Like you use like chat GPTs right now. Or something like, bro, I'm really precise. Like I know how to say it and make the business make sense. And I know like, and I'm a good businessman too though. Like aside from all the fun shit and all the cool shit, like if we go into a business together, I'm gonna make sure that you get your money's like triple or quadruple's worth. Like I'm not just gonna make you invest and be like, all right, see, like I'm gonna make sure I get other investors to believe in this shit. Like if someone gives you $2 million, like I'm gonna go and get us a $5 million investment and you know keep that shit.
Yeah. So
they really like fuck with me because I understand how to make them their money back.
Yeah, really. Keep flipping what they gave you to the next thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I just, you know, it's a real faith and like trust thing, you know, because a lot of people, they're not giving joint ventures out no more. So that's why I got the utmost respect for Sony and, you know, whatever they need. We're really, the way that we handle shit is really, we're always professional and stuff. So we're never cursing people out. We're never like chomping people out, or too entitled, or nothing of that nature. You know, like yeah, like people be writing LOLs in our emails, and we. Yeah, bro. People be trying us through email, and I'm always professional. I'm always hitting them back with like, hey, good afternoon. I hope everybody's having a great night. Like people be sending us paragraphs because we're too professional and shit, because they just want to trigger us and stuff. But nah, with Sony is always fun. It's always cool. Shout out to Mike. You know, he's always making stuff make sense. Mike at Orchard, and then Brian. He's the one that got us. Brian Roberts. He's the one that got us over there at the Orchard. And you know, I'm also with APG though, like on music publishing. That's Mike Karen, and that's like the first producer bag, a couple $100,000, and I use that to build my own label. And then you know, I just figured out how to make people money back and shit like that. Because
I know at one point they were just giving out 360s. This was like back in the A$AP Rocky era. Just fucking 360 deals all around.
Yeah, they're throwing out 360s, but I signed myself, so.
That's what's up.
Like, shit, I give myself a 360.
Yeah.
When you own it, no?
Yeah, like, so you own yourself.
Yeah, I own my I own my company, and then I just signed myself to my company. And myself.
That's what's up. What was it like getting that first check though from the venture?
Oh, I told him, I was like, bro, that's like giving a baby a gun. I was like, why would I even told Sony, I was like, why would y'all do that? Yeah. I was just like, bro, I didn't know what to do.
So was it just like a direct deposit?
Yeah, bro. That shit was like filthy.
What's the first thing you did?
Yeah, I signed
really?
Artists. Yeah,
damn, you are good business wise. Okay. I would have been fucking at Magic City.
Yeah, I signed myself.
Okay.
I gave a couple artists, a couple $100,000.
Yeah.
You know, just people that I believe in, but they're talented though. Regardless, making good music was the focus.
Gotcha.
Like, so it was always just the music, but I did catch a couple vibes. So I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, La Vibra was crazy. It was heavy, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I had like 10 girlfriends in like 3
How many times you been to Miami?
I know. You guys got a house out there or what?
We be going out there. That's like HQ out there.
So every month you're out.
Yeah, we picking up bags. Like we only take the PJ or something like that. We're picking up a bag or some shit like that. We're not gonna just
taking the what?
Like a PJ or something.
Oh shit.
We're only booking that if we're getting a bag though.
Okay.
We're not, like just booking PJs and shit. Like we're not just ignorant.
Yeah.
We're not doing stupid shit. It's just, you know, if we have somewhere to go, like if we go to Miami, we're going to pick up a bag or work on something. Like we're going to lock in. Like, but there's also part of it, you know. Like that makes the album too. That's what gives us the whole energy. So,
what's your favorite spot to go to Miami?
I don't be going to the strip clubs out there. It'd be so different out there because I don't really be getting naked and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they do, but it's not like Magic City. At Magic City, they doing like trapeze artists. Like, bro, it's like the Ringling Brothers in Magic City. Like they're catching each other in the air, like butt ass naked. Like this shit is crazy.
You see that shorty walk on the scene?
Yeah, bro. Like she grabbed the pole and flip and like moonwalk on that bitch. So like so Miami.
His mom will. You drop a 10 bag, you get a Magic City book bag.
I told him about the Magic City book bag.
My boy got 2 book bags.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we be at the studio a lot in Miami.
HK, you been
unless
to Hong
I
Kong?
fly out to shorty and she got to dance that night, I'll go show her some love. We pop out with, I'll bring like another girl or some shit. I mean, it's just fun. Like, we just be chilling. We're working music, you know.
That's the excuse.
We just be chilling. Yeah.
Fuck. Shit, guys. I think we're good. I think we got fucking more than enough. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Episode 107 of the La Familia podcast. Danny, thanks for being here. Boys, thanks for pulling up, guys, from fucking Atlanta.
Yeah. No, for real, bro. I appreciate that shit. That's just dope. Yeah, you came through, dog. That's just fucking dope.
I couldn't believe it, to be honest.
No, we thought it was fake. To be honest, we were like, no, they're gonna cancel, bro. Like the day of or some shit. Like, no way they're gonna pull up.
I thought this shit was 2 hours. And then
that's what I'm saying.
Should I reschedule, bro? And you pull up, bro. Let's go.
Nah, dude.
Nah, that's fucking dope, bro.
That shit was crazy.
Y'all going crazy. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I know y'all gonna develop the set.
Oh yeah, we're working on it. Yeah,
we got some shit.
We have one that we fuck with in Atlanta, One More Time podcast. Like,
okay.
We put all the homies on that shit.
Yeah.
Hopping on it. They developed the set too. Like,
yeah.
Fuck with these type of podcasts.
Okay.
We see how they go.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's fucking dope. Thank you, bro.
Nah, thank you guys for coming, dog. That shit was, I mean, y'all blew my mind fucking a million times.
No, we got some good shit.
Yeah, no, we
we never edited it too, so like we're gonna clip it up on our channel.
Oh yeah.
Put it through the Dating Wolf clips and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all sauce it up however y'all do your shit.
Yeah. We can even get on a call and see how we can just kind of.
Yeah, let me know.
We're putting budget behind this.
Yeah, let me know. We'll make that shit happen.
This is the first one you did.
Yeah, that's first of the year?
Right.
Yeah, that's dope. All right.
Hell
Episode
yeah.
107.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks for coming, guys. The show was epic. Until next time, peace.